Hello, my name is Bill and welcome to Mind Your Crypto. Today I have a Wink update. Let's see the recent price action, where we will be heading, guys, and of course discuss some other important things. If you like the content, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell button and share. Helps me so much, guys. And of course, thank you for the support. Join our Telegram group chat if you want to discuss more and join our family. Let's go now to the support levels and resistance levels. We got 0.001 as our major support level that we want to hold, guys. This one price label here. Next one is 0.3068 and 0.3051, around there. And what we want to see Wink breaking through is this 0.0015 and 0.0017. I will explain to you right afterwards. Right now, we might be in a situation where we can see Wink potentially growing up. Let's see now the volume. The volume is getting lower after this huge pump up here back on 23rd April. And I told you guys in my previous video that it happened due to the RSI and the commodity channel index going below 30 and minus 100 for the CCI. But I will tell you again afterwards about that. Let's go now and see our MACD. What we want to see now is, after this nice bullish cross here, the MACD going upwards and of course the signal line going upwards, but beyond the MACD. And we want to see more of a distance here between the lines, so we can see the blue line and the signal line, of course, down from the blue line, and we will have a bullish scenario if we get this one. If we get the blue line, the MACD going above and regaining some strength while going upwards. So that's what we are looking for, guys, and that's what we want. But of course we are on the 4-hour frame, and remember that we need to have a further more distance, because the same happened here 15 April, but we were consolidated back from here and of course from this very bearish cross where we had this huge distance between the blue line and the signal line. And of course this was a risk situation, this was not a buying opportunity, of course, but right now we might see Wink going upwards. Let's see further more details though for Wink. And of course we jump back now to the RSI. I told you guys before that the reason we had a buying opportunity for the very short term was this one. Beyond the 30 level, RSI relative strength index, an oversold situation, a buying opportunity for the very short term. Even on bearish markets, guys, you want to invest and of course have a profit target. Always have a profit target and diversification of your portfolio in other incomes as well as passive incomes from DeFi space, but we will talk about it again. Right now, let's go to the commodity channel index. Same here as I told you guys back on 23rd April, below minus 100. And of course, you want to buy here for the very short term. What we want to see here is higher lows and higher highs for the RSI. The same thing that happened when we had this bullish run. Look at the RSI, how much of the number was for the RSI. 58 was the lowest, guys. 58 was the lowest in a bullish run, and you can see here the very high risk. And how did we realize that we were heading towards a top? One thing you can realize that we are heading towards a top is that when the price goes upwards, the RSI continues to fall a little bit and having lower highs, but the price is going upwards. Okay, the price was going upwards, but the RSI couldn't follow much of an upward movement. So you wanted to know that we were reaching the top, and of course eventually we had a very high risk back then. And right there we had a very good buying opportunity for the short term, and of course we want to see new higher highs, new higher lows for the commodity channel index as well as the RSI. We are going now to the Bollinger Bands, and the reason, guys, I'm always going to the Bollinger Bands is because that we might have a good buying opportunity for the short term. What I like about Wink here with the Bollinger Bands is that we are getting close to a squeeze point again. If we can manage to see the top Bollinger Band line with the bottom Bollinger Band line going like this, then we might even have a buying opportunity soon. And as you can see, the MACD and on the daily frame, look at the distance. The higher the distance between those lines, when the blue line is beyond the signal line, then the higher the buying opportunity we have. The opposite happens when the blue line is above our signal line, and of course we have a very high risk. The bearish cross you can see here, guys, back on 12 to 13 April, then we were consolidated back then. We knew that this for the midterm was not a very good scenario for Wink. But now what we want to see is a turning point where the blue line will cross the signal line again, and of course it will go above the signal line as well. So that's what we want to see, and of course guys, I think that for the midterm it is a good way to accumulate some Wink. For the midterm we will see and talk about the short term as well. Where are we for the Bitcoin? Of course right now, guys, according to our 50-day EMA, we still don't have a buying opportunity. However, what I like here and what I want to see is maybe the 20-day EMA going above the 30-day EMA. Here you can see, guys, and of course the 50-day EMA going beyond the two other lines. I want to see that, guys, in order to see some more powerful upward situation for the Wink. Right now we are hitting this as a resistance level, but I want to make 0.70235 as a support level. And of course we get this price level because we divide Wink's price to Bitcoin's price. Okay, that's why we get so many zeros. If you are new investor and you are seeing this, that's why we are having this price label as well. So right now we want to make this as a support level, and of course keep continuing to have this level here, 0.70173, as a support level as well. The reason I've circled this for Wink against Bitcoin is because, guys, I want you to focus in this resistance line 0.295. If we break this point, then I think we are having a very good buying opportunity, and of course a very clear buying opportunity because you minimize the risk. That's the reason I always want to focus on this particular line right here, guys. If we surpass this line, then we can move forward towards new highs for Wink. But I think, guys, it will soon be, or even it is now, a good way to buy more Wink. Let's see a bit the Wink against Bitcoin's daily frame MACD. It is looking the same as the USDT, almost the same, guys. Look at this. We have the bearish here scenario for the Wink against Bitcoin, where the blue line crossed the signal line and went beyond the signal line. You can see here the orange line is our signal line and our blue line is our MACD line. Of course, when you subtract the moving averages of 12 days, we are subtracting by the moving average of 16 to 26, sorry guys, days, then you get the blue line, the MACD. Okay, so right now we are going to Wink against Bitcoin to discuss a bit about the price analysis. We are holding strong. We are still strong, guys. 20-day EMA is above the 30 and the 50-day EMA. And of course, when you are seeing this distance, guys, I always talk about the higher the distance between the price and the 20-day EMA, the higher the risk. That's why even if you bought at the bottom here and you sold here, you would be absolutely fine. It is so hard, guys, to predict the top. It is very, very hard. No one can predict the top exactly, but you can have some metrics that might tell you you are approaching a top and you have to be really, really careful. I'm looking at this level, as I told you guys, back on the 4-hour frame to make this as our support level 0.70235. Okay, and of course if we can hit the 0.70295 and above, then we are absolutely fine. We are absolutely fantastic and we can invest for the short term. Right now what I want you to do is to be a little bit patient, and of course let's discuss a bit about what I want to see right now for the Wink. I believe, guys, this was a very good buying entry right here, 0.306927. Okay, this was a very good buying entry. We want to make this, and of course still make this as our support level, and I want the 20-day EMA to go above the 50-day EMA and the 30-day EMA as well. Sorry, the 50-day EMA to go beyond, okay, and the 20-day EMA to go above the 30-day EMA and the 50-day EMA. And I want you to focus in these two resistance level, because for me, if we surpass the 0.0015 to 0.0016 around there, guys, then we can say that you can put some money, not all your money, and of course here it is more safe situation. If we surpass this resistance line at 0.0017 to 18, then we are absolutely fine. We want to invest more after this price, or some less money after this breakthrough when Wing does that and goes above. These are our price targets, and if you want to have a buying order, then I would suggest you guys, of course, you can invest there, not all your money into once. Remember that, always diversify your portfolio and never put all your money into one price. You want to have sell and buying orders, but your buying orders especially should be around a maximum of, you should have a target of around 50% of your money, but this is just totally up to you guys. I won't tell you how much money you will put. Of course, you can always do your own research, but for me, of course, what I do is I don't invest all my money into one price. Okay, I don't want to invest that. I want to hold a bit, and of course right now I have some signs of relief for the wing, and of course we might see it soon going upwards. But guys, remember that we still want to see what it will do. If we can stay on this level here, then we are absolutely fine. On 0.0010 to 11, then we are good. If we go beyond, then we will test probably again the 0.307 to 7. Okay, so what I want you to do, guys, is to be a little bit patient, and of course for those that want to buy for the midterm, this is not financial advice, guys, but for me it is a very good buying opportunity for the mid long term as well as here, guys. Of course, in this price target and this price area, it is a very good buying opportunity for the mid long term, but I'm talking about the short term. And of course, for me, what I'm doing here is to be a little bit more patient, to see the market, to check the Bitcoin, to check what it will do. And of course, as you see, maybe altcoins will begin again to surge. I am not panicking, I am not afraid even little, guys. I am so calm right now after the dip, and of course for me, corrections on a bull run are opportunities to buy. Okay, so right now we might want to see for the short term if we can maintain this price or go even lower, but always remember that we are seeing some signs of relief for wing, and maybe if we see this cross here for 20-day, 30-day and 50-day EMA, the 50-day EMA going beyond, then we can surely hope that wing will do fantastic for the short term as well. These are my buying targets, guys. Of course, I told you 0.015. Afterwards, I would put more money at 0.0017 to 18. And of course, if we had to go lower from here, then I would invest more as we go lower. Okay, I would invest more, of course, at 0.0007, of course, more than at 0.305. That's what I would do. That would be my buying strategy. And of course, for now, for those who bought here around or even higher, you should never sell your position. You should HODL. And if you are a mid-long-term investor, then for me, this is a good price to buy. Of course, you should always do your own research, guys. And I'm talking about the mid-long term because I don't think the daily frame for this will continue so much for wing. Okay, we have seen it going furthermore downwards, but As we get, the longer the distance we get between the lines, the more the buying opportunity we have. Always remember that, and we want to see having new higher highs, new higher lows, bouncing between those Fibonacci retracement levels, maybe hitting the 0.0. We want to see something like that for the week, and then we can say that it will go upwards. We want to maintain this level, and of course we need to see it bouncing above the Fibonacci retracement levels. So right now, guys, all you want to do is, if we go further down to accumulate, if you want to invest for the mid-long term, to accumulate as well. But of course, this is just my opinion. We are doing a price analysis here. We are collecting all the data we have, and I want to be as more accurate as I can with you guys. I want to minimize the risk so you don't lose money, because for me, minimizing the risk and having surely profits is more important than having more profits without minimizing the risk. Because sometimes if you invested, for example, like 10 times, you might lose the 5 out of 10 times when you don't minimize the risk. But when you are minimizing the risk, you will win 8 to 10 times, and of course you will have more profits than losses. That's what my experience tells me, guys, for the cryptocurrency market, and that's what I want you to remember. Because right now most people talk about how can you make 20x. I want you guys to make 20x. Of course, I'm looking forward so you can make 20x, but you need patience and hard working in order to achieve that. You don't achieve that in one day. You might have achieved that because you FOMOed, and of course you might get 20x, but in the other day you might lose it. Simple as that. So what I want you to do is minimizing the risk, and I'm here, guys, to minimize the risk for you. I hope I will do it, and of course have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember that I will soon put more videos, and of course I will be putting videos almost every day. I hope I will keep that, guys, so you can keep getting information about the altcoins you want. Thank you again. Have a fantastic day wherever you are. See you soon. Bye.